Martivanio collects the bronze. The 4x400 meters relay for women. USA drawn on the inside, then Bulgaria, Czechoslovakia with a very, very strong team with Tatiana Kochembova on the first leg. Then West Germany, Canada, the Soviet Union drawn in lane 6. Got a good squad. Romania, and the strongest squad in the world that you're looking at now. This is Kirsten Walter going off for East Germany. Their job to get a big lead and get away from the Soviets and the Czechs, although the Czech girl who had a silver medal in the individual 400 meters running well, so well in lane 3, that Czechoslovakia, in my book at the moment, lead. And Kirsten Walter of East Germany is in second place. But it's their teamwork that counts. And remember, the stagger doesn't unwind in the 4x400 meters until they've run the whole of one lap and the first bend of the next. So it'll be difficult to see who wins until they get all the way around the next bend. East Germany past the back, but Czechoslovakia past the back first, the Soviet Union third, and Canada coming away fourth, then America. But suddenly it is a battle between the big three. The white-shirted Czechoslovakian squad and the Russian squad going exceptionally well. The Russians coming across, and for Russia they've got Marina Ivanova, and then the East Germans, to their amazement, find themselves in third. Undini Bremna, who has a sister, Kristina Bremna, who also runs. And these three break away from the rest, and it looks as though it's going to be a battle between the big three: Czechoslovakia, Soviet Union, and East Germany. The East German girl coming up past the Soviet girl, made back a lot of ground, started slowly, finished fast, and gives the great Marie Tukok the baton. Now this is a piece of tactical planning by the East German team, to give the former world record holder at 400 meters the baton in the third leg, to try and break the back of the two strong teams, the Soviet team and the Czechoslovakian team. And look how she flies down the back straight. That is a massive lead that she's opening up, getting away from Baskakova, getting away from the Czechoslovakian girl Moravchikova, and that is a marvelous run. Canada in fourth, but they're so far back that one can't see them getting into the medals. Marita Koch, multi-world record holder, multi-champion here, must surely have given the East Germans a commanding lead. And off goes the final girl. And will the Czech save to last? Well, of course, it's the great Jarmila Kratochvilova. Surely she can't close the gap on the East German team. The East German team with Sabine Busch, who was a semi-finalist at 440 yards clear. But look what she's doing to the Soviet girl. And this is an extraordinary leg. Incidentally, on that third leg for the East German team, Marita Koch ran 48.6 for a flying 400 meters. What time will this girl do? The new world record holder, Jarmila Kratochvilova. And can she possibly catch the East German girl? This is astounding. But I think the East German girl is going to hang on. The East Germans are going to get the gold. Czechoslovakia the silver. Soviet Union bronze. And that was a truly remarkable race. One of the fastest times, and just outside the world record. It's 0.5 outside the world record. And would you believe that Jarmila Kratochvilova ran 47.5 for her leg, whilst the East Germans celebrate. And they did it. The girl on the left, Marita Koch, with a big smile there, breaking the back of the opposition by running that brilliant third. 3:19.73 against the world record of 3:19.04, which stands to East Germany in 1982. Canada in fourth, USA, West Germany. The discus for men. Clouds gathering, the wind behind. Not ideal conditions for the discus. Many men have fallen by the wayside. The world record holder, Yuri Dumchev, failed to make it. John Powell of the United States failed to make this final. Here's one of the favorites, I.BUGAR, Czechoslovakia, a massive man, the European champion. 6'5", 20 stones or more. 28 years of age. Silver in the Olympic Games. Winds up, runs across, hurls the discus. 2 kilograms it weighs, and away it goes, not far short of 70 meters, and he knows that's a very good throw. And aren't Czechoslovakia having a brilliant games? What is it, he says? Enough to frighten the rest, I would think. Goes into first, 67 meters and 72 centimeters. Extraordinary. Now a big roar for Humonen of Finland. 27. Listen to them roar. Listen to them roar. Finland loves its champions and its triers. .65.44, he goes into second in the second round, and that's a lifetime best, so he's done extremely well. Now the massively muscled L.DELIS of Cuba. Bronze in the Olympic Games, the Central American champion, who really would do well in world weightlifting. Tosses that 2 kilogram discus up like a frisbee. L.DELIS floats like a ballet dancer. Elegant and fast now. Is that as far as 67.48 from I.BUGAR of Czechoslovakia? It must surely be near. He doesn't look very happy. He doesn't think it's far enough. 66.30, and that is good enough for second place. Now, Geza Valent of Czechoslovakia, another massive man. How well the Czechs have done. 2 men capable of getting medals in this event. Watch him pivot on that left foot, run across this 8 foot 2.5 inch circle, arrive in the center on balance with a flex leg, and watch him lift it from that leg against a braced left side, lift and lash it with his arm. And that too is way out there. That could be a medal. It could be a medal place. It's not the 67 meters of his fellow countryman I.BUGAR. I.BUGAR shaking hands with him there. 66.08, but he is in the bronze medal position. Now for L.DELIS of Cuba. 67.72 to beat. 2 throws left. Turns the plate over, as it were. Holds it high in his hand. Oh, that's long. Oh, that is long. L.DELIS of Cuba unleashing a mighty throw in the closing rounds. 67.48. Oh, it's 67.36. He's a couple of centimeters down, and the challenge has run out. It really was won by inches by I.BUGAR. L.DELIS of Cuba, the silver. Valent of Czechoslovakia, the bronze. What a remarkable competition. Very high standard. Finland just missing out on the medals with Humonen on 65.44.